with Willie Randolph. Willie, your thoughts on that clock? The pitch is thrown a second to twice. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I like the clock. I like the clock because it creates a rhythm, a tempo to the game. You know, it creates more speed, which I love. It reminds me more of 70s and 80s baseball, you know, when I played. Yes, you know, and so I think it's good for the fans. It keeps you from trying to analyze everything. Analytics are fine, but when you start to play the game, when the game starts, you got to focus on just playing the game and being natural. So I'm glad that we're back to that for now. The throw over the first base thing, I'm not a big fan of that. I understand why they're trying to do it, but I think that you need to incorporate maybe 4 pitches to throw over whatever, because if you can set a guy up once or twice, then you're not going to be able to throw over. If you do, say for instance, the guy's at third base and you do throw over and don't get him, the guy from third scores, right?
That's right.
So that to me is just a little too extreme. But again, like I said, I like some of the rules, but the one I like the most is the one with the obviously with the pitch clock, because that speeds things up a little bit. I'm not into the shift. Glad they got rid of the shift. Thank goodness. Okay. I don't like the guy in second, the ghost running second base. I'm not a big fan of that. Shortening the bases, I don't like that either. So again, call me old school if you want. It's not even that. It's about playing the game the way the game's meant to be played.
You know, but I always thought that baseball was fine the way it was. Why change so much stuff when it's not a better quality of game?
Yeah. I mean, again, a lot of wasted time because kids nowadays, they don't have an attention span. So I like the fact that they're moving things up a little bit. But I think that it's fine now. Let's just move forward with that. I would like to see them go back to the regular basis, because then you mess with records now and everything like that. Guys who already established records. To me, it's not fair to have someone come back and maybe break those records when things are more conducive for them, whatever, you know. And baseball's about history, you know. And so when you start messing with history, I don't think that's right.
Now, you know, one of the things that I don't like is that clock.
The pitch clock?
The pitch clock. Because I think that the pitchers are getting tired too quick. The speed is down, if you've noticed, and every 15 seconds, you know, by the third or fourth, they got to be out of gas. Huh?
Well, if they wouldn't be out of gas, it wouldn't trying to throw the ball 100 miles an hour all the time, okay? Be a pitcher. Conserve your energy. If you throw 98, 94, it's not a big difference. You can still finesse, use your breaking stuff.
That's right.
Those strikes, when you're trying to overthrow the ball, that's why you see so many guys get hurt nowadays. Your arm is not being made to throw a ball over 100 miles an hour. That's unnatural. So if you're grunting every pitch trying to do that, if your mechanics are not sound, you can end up hurting yourself, God forbid, okay? So I think that you can still pitch at 92, 93, 94 and still get the results you need without over-exerting yourself or whatever, okay? I believe in putting the ball in play. Strikeouts are still through the roof. They're still doing that. So when you cut down the strikeouts, you'll see even a better brand of baseball.
Willie, lastly, what are you doing now?
Well, right now, I should be in the game, but I'm not really. Well, that's another story for another day.
Should be.
But I go to spring training with the guys, 5 weeks down there in Florida, working with kids like Volpe and Cabrera and Peraza, great kids. You know, don't sleep on the other kids. They got some good talent coming. So I like what I see there. I had a blast this spring working with these kids. So when the season starts, you know, I check out my boys and enjoy my family.
Hey, enjoy the family, man. But we need to see you in a uniform, brother, sooner or later, man.
I appreciate that,
I hope
man.
that time comes around, man. Be safe.
Mel, see you later, buddy.